Hey folks, believe it or not, your license plate isn't the only thing police can track anymore. Your AirPods, your smartwatch, your phone, even wireless signals coming from devices inside of your car. There's a new sensor out there called SignalTrace, and it's designed to detect those signals and connect them with your vehicle over time. And it's being built to work with license plate camera reader networks already operating across the United States. So, hey guys, Dan here, and I've spent more than 20 years in the physical security technology space. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel because every week we're going to break down the technology and surveillance systems that are changing the way we live. And this story is rather interesting and worth paying attention to. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll catch up with you guys after. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.
Right now, there are over 100,000 license plate cameras operating across the United States. More than 5,000 police departments use them. And starting this year, some of those cameras stopped reading just your plate. They started reading your AirPods, not your car, not your license plate, your actual earbuds, your smartwatch, your phone, the Bluetooth signal bouncing off your wrist and out of your pocket while you drive. A new sensor called SignalTrace can pick that signal up, match it to your license plate, and build a permanent digital fingerprint of every device that regularly travels with your car, your phone, your watch, your kid's tablet in the back seat, even the tire pressure sensor built into your wheels. This isn't a rumor from a privacy forum. It's documented in the product's own technical materials, and it changes what a license plate camera actually is. So what Signal Trace actually is? Signal Trace is made by Leonardo, a defense contractor that also manufactures license plate readers out of Greensboro, North Carolina. It's built as an add-on sensor, something that clips onto existing automatic license plate reader networks, including camera systems already deployed by agencies across the country. Instead of only capturing your plate number, it scans the air around your car for wireless signals, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, RFID tags, tire pressure sensors, even pet microchips. Every one of those signals has a unique identifier baked into it. Your phone has one, your AirPods case has one, your smartwatch has one. Signal Trace's job is to notice which of those identifiers keep showing up next to the same license plate over and over at different times in different places. Once it's seen that pattern enough times, it links them together. Your car, your phone, and your watch stop being three separate things. They become one profile. Leonardo's own product materials describe this as building an electronic fingerprint for a vehicle, one that doesn't depend on the plate at all. That's the part that matters most. Even if a car swaps plates or the plate is removed entirely, investigators could still identify that same vehicle by the cluster of devices that keep riding around in it. The comparison that matters here, there's a myth going around, and it's worth killing before it spreads further. The claim that Flock Safety's own cameras, the ones already installed in over 5,000 police jurisdictions, are secretly scanning your phone right now. That specific claim isn't accurate. Flock's camera hardware does broadcast its own Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signal, but that's the camera reporting its own battery health and letting technicians configure it in the field. It's the camera talking about itself, not listening to you. Signal Trace is the real story, and it's a different company entirely. It's a sensor built by Leonardo, designed to attach to ALPR camera infrastructure that's already in the ground. Infrastructure that includes networks like Flock's. So the myth is wrong about who's doing it, but the reality is arguably worse than the myth because it's not a rumor, it's a documented product with documented capabilities actively being marketed to law enforcement right now. The confusion isn't a reason to relax, it's a reason to get the facts exactly right before you decide how worried to be. The scale this sits inside. To understand why one add-on sensor matters, you have to understand the network it's plugging into. Flock Safety alone operates more than 100,000 cameras and serves over 5,000 law enforcement agencies, according to reporting from NBC News. Those cameras already log billions of plate scans a month, and the data isn't limited to the department that installed the camera. Agencies can share access to each other's scans across state lines. A camera in one city can end up feeding a search run by a department 1,000 miles away. Layer SignalTrace onto that kind of network, and the shift isn't small. A system that used to answer, "What car was this?" starts being able to answer, "Which specific person was in this car?" even on a day the plate itself was swapped, covered, or never caught clearly on camera. What this looks like in practice: imagine two ordinary trips. One driver heads to a medical clinic on a Tuesday afternoon. Another joins a protest on a Saturday morning. Neither one thinks twice about it, they're just cars in traffic, one plate among thousands passing a camera that day. But if that plate has already been linked to a phone and a smartwatch through repeated trips, the system doesn't need a clear shot of the plate to know who was likely behind the wheel. The device signature does the identifying instead. Once that data is captured, it doesn't just answer today's question, it gets stored for future searches. That means a profile built from routine driving this month could still be sitting in a database next year, available to whoever has access to pull it up. The pushback already forming: privacy researchers and drivers aren't waiting quietly on this. A project called DFlock has already mapped roughly half of Flock's known camera network and built a free route planning tool that lets drivers see and avoid camera locations before a sensitive trip. It's grown out of the same concern driving this video. Once a camera network can identify people instead of just plates, avoiding the plate isn't enough anymore. Law enforcement's own internal messaging shows they're aware of the backlash. Documents obtained by reporters at 404 Media describe government warnings to police about extensive and ongoing chatter online concerning ways to disable ALPR cameras. That's not a fringe reaction. It's happening at a scale departments are actively tracking. Here's the honest bottom line: your license plate was never really the point. It was always the easiest thing to scan. Now the technology has caught up to the harder target: you, personally, through the devices you carry every single day without thinking about it. If you want to actually understand how these systems work, instead of just being scared of them, that's exactly what this channel does every week. Subscribe to Security Evolution, hit the bell so you don't miss the next one, and drop a comment telling me if you'd heard of SignalTrace before this video. I read everyone, because the cameras are getting smarter and so are we.
Your license plate used to tell authorities what car was there. Now, technology may be able to tell them what devices were inside the vehicle and traveling as well. Your phone, your watch, your AirPods, and that's a very different kind of surveillance. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please hit subscribe and tap the bell. And let me know in the comments, have you heard of SignalTrace before today? I'm interested to hear your experience and see if anyone out there has any personal, personal interactions with this type of technology. So thanks guys again, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.